What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Wargame Airland Battle. Today I'm bringing you a 4v4 on the map of Galv using my Soviet Red Alert deck. It's been a couple videos since I've brought my my Soviets out, so let's go ahead and select the video here. Alright, loading up now. Let's go ahead and do the usual, hide the view so it's just my forces we can see. Spin the map around here. So I elected to go left, setting up my forces here in Juliet. I figured with all my heavy armor and infantry I'd be better suited to defending this side of the map than my other opponents, which I know next to nothing about. And it seems that they're already marking their positions anyways. Eric, yeah, just Eric. He's going up the right hand side here. We also are joined in this battle by Skork 14 and Red 209. We're going to be going up against Brindlefall. Yeah, Brindlefall, Commander Shepard, Polask Knight, and White Knight. So it appears that Skork is going for Delta. Eric deciding he's going to own a big chunk of the battlefield, leaving me over here on the left, all by myself. No word from Red 209 as to where he's going to be deploying his forces, but let's see what I got going here. Mi-24 attack helicopters, some Strela, and Mi-2 scout chopper, my advanced force ATGMs, my Conqueror's infantry, and some motor Strelicky and their Urals. Their objective is going to be heading up here to this row of farm complexes and storage warehouses and such up here. They're going to be digging in and providing an anti-tank guided missile defense line against anything coming out of Kilo, which is going to be their reinforcement point. Also back here we have just my command, some ATGM infantry here just for added security, my FOB. I'll be calling out artillery later. I'm choosing to keep some points in reserve here just to have some kind of a buffer, or I guess whenever the battle gets going, I'll have some points already saved up to adapt to whatever comes my way. Over here with Red 209, looks like basic motor Strelicky or some kind of basic rifleman, some A-to-A missiles, logistic chopper, interesting. He's going to be pushing up the Foxtrot probably. And here we go. Battle has just started. My force is a little bit slow to get off the starting line here, but here they go. It's a small batch of Urals. We didn't have very many points to start this battle with, I don't believe. So here's the Mi-2 scout chopper now. Let's follow his perspective for a little bit here just to see what he can see. Up here in support of my my main infantry line. Here we go. We got some track rapiers spotted, some fighting vehicles, trucks, stuff already arriving now. In it's already been secured. Yeah, Constantine's already been secured. Su-24 is now coming in now from Eric, taking out some of those Rolands, radar guided missiles. Very nice seed there. I believe that's what that was. See you guys. Strela's now moving up online here on this wood line here. I believe that's where he's headed. Yep. Hanging out in the trees. Jeez, it's hard to work the camera sometimes. But yeah, Strela hanging out here in this bush line. Very well camouflaged. Got some more action going on over here. I heard something exploding somewhere. Looks like artillery or bombs being dropped on my my Conqueror's ATGMs. Yep, artillery. We got rocket artillery coming in now. My rocket artillery. They must have caught eyes on my trucks. It's all right. They're only those Ural 3750s are only a single point each. So Pulaski Knight, I believe that's who I'm fighting over here. Take a look. Yep. Polis Knight Pulaska Knight, I don't know. Polska Knight, let's go and call him that. Polka Knight over here, only gaining 2 points off of that rocket salvo, taking out 2 of my trucks. We got some M1A1 Abrams out in the open. Conquer's now opening up on them in their position over there. Looks like a helicopter got taken though. Not sure what that was all about. Nice 135 points on the board for me. Is that my recon chopper? No. That was not mine. It's like a German. Yeah, my Mi-2's back here. Okay. Let's bring it into command now. Saved up enough points. My commands are around 100 points per command. So, finally got enough for that. Bringing in are these mine? Yeah. Bringing in some more infantry here now. I'm deciding to park them here, and then we're going to assault this town from the south instead of just driving straight across this open field. It's just going to be safer that way. I brought in an Mi-4 command chopper here and hit him behind some trees just to try to get some points. That's a 7-point zone there in Elena. I know that the enemy was moving into that direction, so at this point in the game I'm not sure exactly what's there. So the risky maneuver bringing in a command like that, but you know, it's done well. More rockets coming in on my side. I really do not want my my Conquers here. Scout chopper still untouched. Conquers are doing all right. Bringing in some cargo trucks now to resupply these Conquers that open fire on those Abrams. And here comes the UAZ now to finally secure Leonid here. And my Urals now moving up, getting ready to assault the town. I should have my artillery by this point. Yep, here's my Godzillas I brought in a short time ago. They should be, if I do remember, providing fire support for this assault onto that town. Here comes the Urals. There they go. Godzilla is now opening up. Firing a smoke screen to protect my guys as they move into that town. Nice salvo there. Yep, smoke screen landing just in the nick of time. My Ural's showing up, unloading all the infantry. I have some Igla-based AA shoulder-fired missiles, and just motor strategy now moving into this town. Splitting my units up into groups of 10 to cover a wider area, and it looks like Eric here backing me up with some sappers, some flamethrower-based infantry. Very nice. He's bringing some guys here on the side, BTRs. Doesn't look like there's anything in the town yet. It's probably clear. More rockets, or that's just basic artillery. Shelling that position there. Also caught eyes on something. Town, I'm going to go ahead and say the town has been secured. There's been no resistance yet. We got Urals and BTRs driving all the way through the town. Motor strategically combing the city house to house through the smoke screen. No eyes on nothing. This town's been secured. Leonid is now, or Elena is now officially ours. Got an M1A1 opening up now, taking out a BTR, or a Ural truck rather. Nice 1-point gain there. Sappers now taking some fire from scouts in the woods. BTR is moving clean through the town. Not sure what exactly he's doing here. Is he rushing the M1? I guess so. BTR being taken out in the process. ATGM's now coming in. This is just senseless. What the hell is this? Eric? Yep. Rockets now coming in on the town. Another M1A1 that was laying in wait in these bushes back here. That was just senseless. I don't know why in the world he rushed forward like that. Su-25 now coming in there, taking out that Abrams. More kills on the board for me. 2 of them now. This one's coming around for a pass on the other Abrams. And another 135 points. Excellent use of the Su-25. And taking out a PVADS on the way out, just for shits and giggles. Nice fire there. And that Su-25. Critical fire support when it was needed. because Abrams had to go, and they went. Over here on my defensive line, cargo trucks have come up, resupplied all the Conquerors and everyone. Su-24 is now coming in, taking out all this AA, or at least trying to. There we go. That was Eric again. We got another PVADs coming in now. Some very successful air-to-ground fire from these Su-24 and Su-25s. T-72s coming up now on my end. Heading up to the front line. Now the enemy's using tanks. We'll start building some tanks of our own. Some Lynx AH-7s over here. Taking out that Ural truck, but my Igla's here in the town shooting down a Lynx. We got eyes on the other one? Doesn't look like my guys do. Over here on this side, let's take a look and see what Skorik's doing. T-62 is rushing up against a British deck from White Knight. Scorpion light tanks not really going to be super effective against much of any kind of armored push at all. This must be a British airborne deck or something like that, or a Royal Marine deck. T-62s, we got some BTRs coming up. That's a fun looking BTR. Artillery landing nearby somewhere. Yeah, those BTR Sprisnets absolutely shredding these Scorpion light tanks. Another T-64 coming up. Not exactly the most accurate tank in the world. Looks like he's pushing in the bores just fine. We got some MI8s now. Rocket choppers. Looks like he's building up for some kind of rocket push over here. T-80B. He's gearing up for something. We got VDV in the woods here. Back over here on my side, just more digging in. T-72's now moving up through the woods. Caught something in that town there. Mozavkas, recon now. Hanging out in this field. That's strange that they're standing there. I probably clicked. There they go. Moving into the woods now. Mi-24 attack helicopter here as well. And I'm bringing in more cargo trucks. All's quiet on the western front here, pretty much. Just digging in, holding the line. We got a smoke screen being deployed down here. T-80Bs, some T-62s. Looks like I'm trying to gear up for an armored push up this side of the map. Try to cut off their reinforcement point here. Bunch of T-62s, and I remember now when I started this tank push, I selected the whole group. I saw the box pass over all of the tanks, but for some reason, only half of the task force is moving out. Only 4 T-62s. 2 T-80s are the only ones moving in unison. The other T-62s now are just kind of hanging out in the back. So, unfortunately, not as much armor pushing forward as I would have liked. Rockets now coming in again. Just targeting my allies' mortars here. Been back here in Jot, everything's still quiet. And my motor pool beginning to get large. My Godzilla's everything still untouched. Yeah, here we go. Tank push is now kicking off, and half my force is still chilling in the back. Not good. T-62 is now opening up, taking out a Roland. We have a Martyr now with his ATGM firing through the smoke screen. Not exactly sure how that works. Another smoke screen now landing. Miss there from that Martyr. Smoke screen landing just in the nick of time. Now here I finally noticed what was happening, and now I'm moving up the rest of my task force. But unfortunately my strength in numbers tactic has now been completely wasted. We've got an Mi-24 now coming in as well to attack these Martyrs. I have no idea how in the world he missed a shot like that. Delta Force though in the woods, backing, or in that farm there, backing off my T-80s, not trying to get that close bunch of infantry. Harrier now coming in. Mi-24 brought in dangerously close. And that's the thing about these fucking helicopters. He was out of his guided missiles, so he moved into rocket range to engage, and that brought him inside their anti-aircraft net. So, one of those little things you have to micromanage whenever you're building helicopters. Is careful. Sometimes they have a mind of their own. Su-24 is now coming in now, taking some heavy AA fire. Lost one Su-24 in the process, but he managed to take out that Roland with a nice trick shot there. How in the hell he pulled that off, I'll never know. Tank push is pretty much halted dead in its tracks. We've got a Seahawk here in the backfield. Has 4 tow missiles on there. Artillery now coming in. Suppress these Delta Force. T-80s all, or T-80s are gone actually. T-62s all been wiped out. Just a wall of ATGMs. The second tank push arriving just in time to see all their friends die. I'm not going to suicide rush them into the town. There's really just no point. Just giving the enemy points at that point, and that's at this stage of the game. So they're just going to hold their ground, open up on what they can. If they can hit anything. Artillery, loads and loads of artillery, suppressing that Delta Force position. Over here in the middle, we got an M11P blowing through where my T-72s were, and now engaging the forward elements of Eric and mine's center here. And over here on the right, looks like that push is starting to kick off. We got the T-80s, T-80Bs moving up, T-62s moving up as well as these BTR Skresnets. A lot of infantry. Looks like just VD. Oh, sorry, just VDV, T-64s. Yeah, so he's moving up his push. A bunch of helicopters hanging out back here. He's going for a helicopter rush. That's what he's going for. Delta Force now with Commander Shepard. He's pushing back though. He's not letting Red and Skorg have it easy over here. M11P is too close for comfort. We gotta take. There we go. Su-25 now engaging the M11P. Taking a hit on the way out. No, he didn't make it. Did not make it. It's a shame. Rest in peace. Alright. Back over here. Looks like the enemy's pulling back a little bit. Or we just don't have eyes on whatever the hell could possibly be left. And this absolutely devastated farm complex. Good lord. Whatever's in those buildings sure as shit better be dead. T-62 is now just adopting a defensive posture here in the shrubs and trees. Just keeping an eye for anything that's going to be trying to push back out of Constantine. Excuse me. Cargo trucks, man. Here comes some artillery or mortars, something now. The hell are they moving forward? Not sure what that's all about. Moving that one T-62 back a little bit because obviously the enemy had eyes on him. Moving this group of 4 up. Not sure what I'm going for here. Direct hit. Very, very accurate ATGM fire coming in from these Challengers and Strikers. M1A1 now. Yeah. That was senseless. And an M11P. Estrella back. Yeah, they better get the hell out of there. Might be too little too late though. M1A1 now. Yeah, M11P finished him off. Damn. White Knight surrendering. Over here on the right hand side. The helicopter push has begun with these KHS Mi-8s, all these rocket barrages, Malatukas, anti-tank guided missiles. Very nice TAC helicopter. Taking them out from the flank while we got here comes the rest of the helicopter push now. I knew this was coming. dreaded helicopter rush. Some Chinooks over there probably carrying more Delta Force. Those things would be as good as dead. I'm not going to bother following them. Some helicopters getting shot out of the sky there, but you can see all the rocket barrages, the guided missiles. Very effective. Very effective. Moving in now with the VDV, the T-80, T-80Bs, T-64s, everything now moving in. Those Chinooks are still up and running. Cannot believe that. Yeah, big push now going into Anna. SU-24 taking out the command. No, command survived. Not for long. Not with everything coming his way. This is who is this over here? Sporix. Yeah, Sporix forces. Spasna's recon now moving up through the left-hand side of his push. Got some Vulcans now. Excellent. Excellent counter to all these helicopters, but against all those rocket barrages, there's just nothing you can do. There really is just nothing you can do. Mi-2's in there as well. My God. That's just vicious. Anna's pretty much done for. Commander Shepard now surrendering. That's not good. We're gonna have a chain surrender here. Razepka's moving up now. I'm eyeing up this town now that we have a big push going up the right-hand flank. I'm moving my guys up as well. Keep the momentum going. M1P's now moving down here through this this wooded area. This could prove a problem here in a second. Artillery now coming in from my Godzillas. Oh, smoke screen. Not sure what that's all about. Oh, bringing in the infantry now. There we go. Yep. Urals now coming in with all the infantry that'll be moving up in that next town. Got a cav here. It's a scout tank. Opening up in something. Private concourse, maybe? Who knows? More artillery now coming in from myself and one of my allies. Cav is in a world of hurt. I don't know if he managed to kill it and all that, but it sure as hell is stunned if nothing else. Got eyes on their chieftain command, artillerying that, stunning it. Anna's now ours. We now have a reinforcement point in an air sector over here. That's pretty much it. The enemy's now cut off, Constantine being their only supply point. They have no air sector anymore. This battle's pretty much done. I haven't even bothered to recap the score, but I'm sure you've noticed 5,287 to 2,053. Scored with a very nice 3,000 point lead over pretty much everyone else, friend and foe alike. His push up the right-hand side there was absolutely masterful with all of his helicopters. I wouldn't dare try to do something like that. All my guys would just get shot out of the sky. I can see it now. Plane getting shot down. Oh, excuse me. Challengers now and Lynxes just trying desperately to fight back. Brindifall doing whatever he can to try and hold us back, but it's inevitable at this point. Roland's now opening up, managed to take out a plane. He's gonna get that last one before he gets out. Nope, that plane got out all right. Command chieftain now is gonna be going down fighting against all these. The hell are these things? Against all these T-55s. Helicopter push now, moving up around the back here, capturing this other fob. It's pretty much done. Motostrelki, my forces are now moving into town, occupying it. Looks like all is clear. Let's go ahead and shift the camera focus because pretty much this is all that's left. Send these two M1Ps now. Cockpit failure, firing computer needs to be reset. Getting targeted by all these helicopters and artillery. I'm getting the kills for that artillery. Very nice. That might have been the Mi-24s doing the work there. Not sure. T-72s now moving up. Some TO-62s or TD-62s, one or the other. These are the napalm spewing tanks. Gearing up for town clearing. Because you know there's going to be something's got to be hanging out over here or in these farms, in these lumber yards. There's got to be something. Or infantry in the woods. Pulaski Knight and Brindifall not giving up. Digging in with track rapiers, ATGMs, and AA seems to be the way to go. Paratroopers now. All the last little units left. Going down fighting, bringing in some Iglas. There was really no point. We got it rolling now, taking out my Mi-24s. That was unfortunate. Like I said, they're going down fighting. Rocket barrage coming in now on these units here. Very good kills. Stunning that cargo chopper. These T-55 taking a beating from that rocket barrage. Mi-8s, all these rockets, you just can't compete with just a mass rocket barrage. Su-24 now coming in, taking out that AA. TO-62s moving into the woods now with their napalm cannons, ready for anything they might come up against. T-72s to back them up. So we got something happening here, or there's not. Yeah, just knocking over trees. Okay. We're just looking moving up to the north end of town, or sorry, to the western end of the town now, getting ready to push into Constantine. His center is now effectively ours. I'm bringing in a BMP-1K. This is my more frontline base command. It's got an ATGM launcher and a freaking 73mm cannon on there. Brindifall left the game. That's a shame. It's all down to Pulaski Knight. Brindifall did whatever he could, but when, you know, battle's horribly one-sided and as over as this one is, you know, I don't blame him for quitting. Seahawks now opening up on T-72s. Taking a hit. Got to get into that tree line, the break line of sight here. TO-62s now coming up behind them. They're low on fuel. Gonna get up here to bring their napalm cannons to work against these buildings. We have transports. Where there's transports, there's sure to be infantry. Motor Strelicky now moving up, occupying the farms and houses. We got a recon chopper now coming up here behind us. Mi-9, T-72s opening up on all these transports. That's just holding their ground. So we had napalm getting dropped by one of our allies there. T-72s now opening up on these Fuchs. Yeah, this is just this is pretty much it now. Artillery coming in. They spotted their command. Oh jeez, Delta Force, Centurions up here engaging. Oh my God, engaging the push coming now from Skorik, coming up through the north. T-62s opening. We got Delta Force. Yeah, okay, so that's flame cannons now being fired out by the TO-62s, taking out that Delta Force. That's just nasty. And then all these T-62s and T-64s, and that's it. Yeah. Well, entertaining to say the least. Total victory for our forces here. Skorik there earning himself 3,996 points worth of kills to a loss of only 825. Hats off to you, Skorik, man. That's impressive. Myself, 2,159 kills to 1,329 losses. Not too bad. Poor White Knight up there though. 171 points worth of kills to a loss of 1,495. That's vicious. That's absolutely vicious. Going down here, let's see. I accounted for 23% of the total kills in the team. Not bad. I accounted for 40% of our losses, though. That's kind of embarrassing, but you know, whatever. I'm Russian. It's you know, it's strength in numbers. So, oh man, MVP of the game probably is gonna have to go to that one Su-25, taking out 1, 2, 3 M1 oh, 3 Abrams. Two of them are the M1A1 variant, which is very nice, and the PVADs. So hats off to you. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name. I think he managed to get shot down at the end, but nevertheless, no, that was a different SU-20. No, he got shot down as well, but whatever. All right, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Anything to be taken away from that is, as always, just be careful. Just no sense in throwing like that T-64 push up the left-hand side that I did. No sense in senselessly throwing units away against a force that you're sure that they won't stand a chance against. So as always, guys, please like the video if you liked it, comment down below if you have a comment or a question for me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.